Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. Golden Aquatics here, and today we're gonna talk about carbon, if you should use it inside of your aquariums, and actually media. This is just a very short talk about the media. I'm mainly gonna focus on basically carbon. So should you or should you not use carbon into your aquariums? The actual answer is pretty difficult to answer, but let's get started. So starting off, carbon, what carbon does, it is actually takes any nitrates and everything that is not good for the fish. It absorbs it from the water, so the water is safer and it smells nice. But there is one point where you have to use carbon, which is actually after a treatment of diseases. And even if you add new fish into the aquarium, sometimes it is necessary to put carbon in, but otherwise, if it is a planted aquarium, you actually must not use carbon, because all the nutrients for the plants to live will be absorbed by the carbon, so the plants will have little to no actually nutrients to live. And furthermore, one other point, you can also use carbon. It is not absolutely necessary if your aquarium is not actually planted and actually it has like plastic decorations and stuff like that. It will also smell worse if you're not using carbon, because none plants or other things absorb the bad stuff, let's just call it that way, from the water. Only carbon will at that case, but as we talk in an aquascape or a planted aquarium, the plants will do this job, so it's better both for the fish, and the plants will grow a lot faster. After all, it is not completely necessary. You can also add tabs. You may, I think you know what I mean. These tabs that give nutrients to the soil. If you add it in the soil and above it you put like an aquarium plant, but it is not necessary. It costs a lot of money and stuff like that. So as you can see, these, for example, the small carbon, the Axorb, it is 350 euros, and the aquarium media is 250, which means that the carbon is actually a lot, I would say, more expensive. I just put it like that. And the media are more, and they are reusable. You will never have to throw them away, never. Both the carbon and the media, you can put them in small containers that the filter may have, or bags for filter media. Easy as that. But if you actually have to use carbon, keep in mind that you have to rinse it a lot before use, and it will actually last for about a month. After that month, it actually does nothing to your water, completely nothing. It is useless, so you will actually have to buy another bag. Let's say you find it for 2 euros. You will actually have to spend 2 euros every month for one of your aquariums, and you'll see it's not a big deal, it's not that much. But if you actually have a lot of tanks and have to pay 24 euros a year for one tank, I think you know how much it will cost you. But buying ceramic rings, or any kind of filter media like this one, you will actually use it forever. For example, if you have 3 60-liter aquariums, this package will cover them all, I believe, and it will cost you 250, and you will actually never have to buy more. But a drawback of carbon, it is, well, if you don't know how carbon actually works, you may say, well, no big deal, I can leave it there be, and when I go to the pet store I will buy new carbon. But actually the case is that If you actually leave the carbon for longer than a month, problems will start to happen for your aquarium, and it is not healthy for the fish and, well, supposedly plants, if you have, which you must not have in that case. Problems may There will be problems with the water, ammonia, nitrates, and stuff like that. And with that being said, I absolutely recommend media and throw away, or use it and throw away the carbon. Many hang-on back filters comes with little cartridges which actually have carbon. This must be replaced once a month or more if you can. That would be awesome. It is difficult in that situation to put filter media, but you can actually just take out the cartridge, and you can put a big piece of sponge, let's say, or aquarium cotton. Is it cotton or something else? However, it's called. Mostly in the filters that are inside the aquarium, they come with this little piece of equipment, you can say, I believe, that actually contains carbon. I have actually replaced it with this particular specific media. They are awesome, they do the job. So, with that being said, that's everything I have to say. I hope you enjoyed, guys. This is a small video I just did that so more of you guys know why you should use basically carbon in any form, and why you should not. Only in specific occasions you should use carbon, and all the other times you can use biofilter medium. Especially, let me tell you, if you have a planted aquarium and you have Axorb or any other of type of carbon, you will have to put fertilizer because it is a plant aquarium. By putting actually fertilizer, I can't keep up with this. With putting carbon inside the aquarium filter, the filter and the carbon as well will absorb all of the fertilizer, if it is liquid, of course, and the plants will actually get nothing. Even if let's just say that the tank is overpopulated, most of the times there will not be enough nutrients for the plants. You may have seen some aquascapers use carbon into the soil. Let's just say they put a layer of salt and a little carbon and then soil again. This is basically because the carbon will absorb the nutrients and everything that is not good for the fish and the water, but it is the food of the plants. It will be all absorbed into the soil, and then the roots will actually go to the carbon and absorb the nutrients for them, trash for the fish, microorganisms or something like that, and grow. However, there is still a case that the carbon will still be into the aquarium for longer periods than 2 months or even a year or so, until the aquarium or the aquascape is rescaped, which is not something that you actually want. And in that case, you can't just take out the plants and get the little pieces of carbon inside. This is not right. It will take you a long time, and the roots of the plants will have to root again into a different soil or the same soil with other, let's just say, carbon, or without carbon will be the best. So, with that being said, let's take a look inside here. So, this is how the media are. They actually have a bag in there, but I actually use it in one of my aquariums. They're pretty small. They are nice to use. They actually do a lot of work. I'm very happy with Rara and the biofilter medium. This is from the carbon from one of my aquariums. I actually keep it because I don't know what to do with the carbon. I don't use the carbon anymore, but I might wash it very good and then put filter media inside of here, so I can put it inside the filter again, like that, not with a twice the size bag inside the filter. And lastly, the absorb. I have not actually opened it, so it is kind of an unboxing, I could say. Carefully. So, most Amtrak products, even though Amtrak is an astonishing, I would say, company, it sells a lot of carbon-like stuff, which is not perfect for planted aquariums especially. So here it is how it is packaged. Now, this is the bag that the carbon is in. You actually have to wash it pretty good before putting it into the aquarium. It also comes with a little zip bag. I'm not actually gonna take it out. I think most of you know how it is. I have actually another Amtra product which does basically the same job with the carbon, even though it is brownish in color. It is basically the same product, but in another size, which is much bigger, and I did the mistake to cut it and then put the media inside a filter bag from this specific or in another one filter media. You actually should not use it. This is a pretty good size, I would say. I might use it if my fish goes through a disease or something like that, but it is not absolutely necessary. Pretty good package, I would say. Wow, that's actually nice. Slide it inside there because I will use it eventually. The only problem is that we don't know when and why. Well, I did not do a good job with this, but hey, this is how it comes. Now, I'm not hating on Amtrak and their products and carbon in general. This is just how reality is. This is how carbon works and why or why not you should use it. Well, you don't have to use it. Only certain occasions, as we said. Even in an aquascape, I don't think they are necessary, but it is all up to you. If you want to put your face, let's just say, in difficult situations, it's all up to you. I can't tell you nothing. A disclaimer, I'm not sponsored by any of these companies and products. So anyway, that's the video for today, guys. If you enjoyed, press the like button, and I'm going to see you soon.